Elder Scrolls Online Halloween 2021. The Witches Festival. Yes, the Witches Festival is back until November 2nd. Alright, so you can start the quest by going to the Crown Store. You see here, you go to store, and then in the middle of the top part of the screen, right there, it says Event Quest, the Witchmother's Bargain. Mwahaha, the bargain. Yes, you strike a bargain, alright. But the cool thing is once you start the quest and you get it going, you receive your reward. You receive the Witchmother's whistle, which if you did this last year, you already have the whistle. So you can now start using your whistle again. And I'll show you how to put that on, how to find it and put it on your quick slot bar in a little bit. So make sure that you speak with Witchmother Olive, and I believe that's how you would say her name, even though it's a Y instead of an I. And she tells you that the death you cause lingers about you, and the boon that she gave you last year, if you played last year, is, can't sustain this year. So she's asking for ingredients and reagents or whatever, and also you're going to have to go slay a delve boss to receive her boon again this year. All right, I'll bring you your reagents. Fine, I'll take your bargain. I want the 100% experience bonus. And yes, I would love to turn into a skeleton for 2 hours at a time now until November 2nd. So that's plus 200% experience. Think about it. That's what that is. You get an additional 100%, so you already get 100%, so you're getting 200% experience bonus. So it's double the experience, and you can run around as a skeleton for 2 hours, and there is a way to remove that, and I will show you that in a minute. So what I chose to do is I went into a delve that I had not been into before. There are some areas that I just ran through and did the absolute minimum that I had to do to receive Cadwell's silver, gold, that type of thing. And you see here on the left-hand side of the screen, I received one of the skulls, for the boss. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tongue-tied. I apologize. I have a little bullet point here, and I'm going off script. All right. So, you take care of the delve boss, and you go back to Witchmother Olive, turn it in. And she basically, this is, if you have not done it last year, if you weren't playing last year, this is when you would receive your whistle, all right? And this is when you receive, I'm going to assume, permission to use the whistle again. Although I'm sure the day it started you probably couldn't. Who knows? I didn't check that, and I didn't check my facts, so either way, you can use your whistle now. Now, what you would get in the plundered skulls, basically, it varies. You could get the Hallowjack style items, Dremora style items, Witches Festival themed recipes, Witches Festival themed furnishings and furnishing recipes, bewitching alchemy reagents, and there's also like the the brewing or provisioning type recipes that you can get as well. So it's definitely well worth it. I will show you at some point in this video what I got as rewards in the different areas. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you how you quick assign or assign. See here, you go into collections, tools, scroll down to Witchmother's whistle, and then assign it with the square button. And then all you have to do is put it on your, choose that on your quick slot bar, and then click it, and this is the animation that happens. And I did a shorts video, that's why she's not inside right now where I was. I just inserted this clip so I can show you also in this, instead of my shorts video, how to assign it and show you. This is, see, you get 100% and 2-hour boon, and there was a square button there that you could remove either one or both individually. So here is the daily quest, and this Witchmother, Terma, she wants you to go get feathers. And where do you find the feathers? Initially I was like, wait, what? Where do I get feathers? I was like, I don't understand. Why do I need feathers now? And why hasn't it told me where do I get feathers? Well, they're actually in the plundered skulls. I had not opened my first plundered skull yet, so I was not aware that there were so many that came in each. And where do you get those plundered skulls? You get them by doing delves. You get them by doing public dungeons. You get them, each boss in those public dungeons. Think about it. One public dungeon typically has, like 4 or 5 bosses, and potentially, additionally, a public event that gives you also a skill point. So you can make a game of a game in that you go to places that you haven't been. And if you've done everything in the game, well, I apologize for suggesting this, but go to one that you don't commonly go to. Just at least make it a game like that. Maybe go to Cyrodiil, okay? Go into PvP and try and get into those delves that maybe you haven't gotten into. Because yes, there are delve bosses in there too. So, and here you go. Plucking the Crow. Dremora plundered skull. That was from the delve I had not been into, that I completed that delve boss quest for the other Witchmother. And you can see here, I got Dremora belts, so Witchmother's party punch. You can see everything that I got just from that one. And now I'm going through, I didn't want to bore you and go through and show you all the skulls that I got and how, all the feathers. This is the last boss that I needed. I tried different areas, and the public dungeons seem to be, the most efficient or fun for me. Let's put it that way. The most fun for me because there's so many bosses in there. So, it's like one-stop shopping, right? So I have my 50 feathers, and I go back, and so you craft the effigy. And I accidentally went to the flames first, and it's actually the table behind the flames. So now you show the Witchmother that you did that, and this next part is like, here's the effigy, and she's like, hand it over, give it to me. Do you have a name, child? Well, my name is Mystified. And she's like, well, I wouldn't sign it on the effigy, but I suppose it will have to do. Yeah, well, thanks for the insult, you freaky-looking witch. I mean, come on. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle black? At least I have a cool name. What's your excuse? Anyway, sorry, that was mean, but it's the truth. Don't insult our character names. All right, so effigy shrine, you use that, and you have to, or I don't want to say you have to, but I had to join a group as a healer even, and someone who's played this game for quite some time who can go on my own if it's possible. I had to join a group to take care of the Crowborn Horde, and that is what she gives you. I'm pretty sure it's daily because people were just shouting in zone and in area chat, basically asking for a group. So I'm pretty sure it wasn't just me or the day, because we each have our own bad days where we can't do something on our own. But this is a multiplayer game, so of course it's a multiplayer type thing. So you go back to her, you defeated the crow, and she gives you 3 plundered skulls. I'm sure she gives you experience and gold coin. You complete the quest. I think while I did this, I got 2 champion points. 2 or 3, but I'm not gonna, I didn't look, so I can't tell you for sure, but I'm pretty sure I got 2 or 3, and this is what I got out of the plundered skulls. It varies. Crunchy spider skewer, yum yums, skull of a, wow, really? Okay. And, so you get varying things like I read off the list. And then with the event tickets, you go to the event store, which is always in the same places for any event. And yes, the event areas, the merchant, she's always in the same place. That way there's never any confusion, but it changes with each event. So make sure you check that out also if you've received any event tickets or have some that you'd like to spend. Now, you can also speak to her assistant, and he sells some things also that are not for event tickets. It's for gold coin. If you're curious about becoming a vampire, make sure you click on the left-hand side of the screen. Curious about becoming a werewolf, well, then you would click the right. Take care, my wolf pack. Have a fabulous day, and I hope you found this helpful. I will talk to you next time. Take care.